guys, the last vlog that you guys saw, we had found out that Daisy was sick and we didn't know what was wrong, and all you guys knew was that it was bad. Since then, it's been about a month and a half, like a month and a half. Okay. The diagnosis was terminal cancer. Ultimately, they believed the type of cancer was lymphoma. She basically, when we found out, she had a tumor near her heart, like in front of her heart or something. And she had swollen, enlarged lymph nodes in the abdomen. They said we could have done a surgery to do a biopsy to determine which type of cancer it is, but ultimately the ending's the same. It's terminal, and the difference could only be a matter of a couple to a few weeks. I wanted to make this a separate video because I wanted to have the time to kind of explain like her symptoms and how it's kind of progressed, because this has been such a hard experience for me. And if you didn't watch the last vlog and you don't know, Daisy was my service dog. She was my psychiatric medical response service dog, and she was with me for 3 years as a service dog, and she is only 5. She's going to be 6 in March 3rd to be exact, which is 7.5 weeks away. And she helped me a lot, and I don't think I'd be like who I am or like where I am today. And I will forever be grateful for her. I'm sorry. It's just been a hard day. Basically, it started with like she was drinking a lot more, so it was causing her to pee a lot more. And we were like, well, it's winter, the heat's up, she's probably hot. And then like she really wasn't eating her food, but like our other dogs weren't eating the food either. And then we discovered it was supposed to be the food they had was for elderly dogs, and they're not like they're not used to having that food, so they all kind of like stopped eating it. And like our other dog got sick too. One of our other dogs got sick too. And so we switched, to the right food, but like she still wasn't getting better. She just like wasn't wanting to eat. Like she didn't have an appetite like at all. And she started like getting up in the middle of the night to go out to pee, which was really strange because she never did that. And I'm sorry if you guys are annoyed with the hand movements, but it's just something to keep me grounded. I'm sorry. We took her to the vet and they did blood work, and they saw that her calcium level was like super duper high, like way higher than it was supposed to be, which they were really concerned with. They also said one of her kidney levels was slightly raised, so it could just be the beginning of kidney failure. It could be a kidney stone, it could be a vitamin like C deficiency, or if they're eating too much vitamin D or something like that. It could just be something very, very simple that is fixable easily, plus a couple hundred. So she went the next day to get x-rays and ultrasounds and more blood work, and that's when they discovered the tumors. The good news is that like a month ago it wasn't in her blood yet, which was a good sign. We started her on prednisone, which essentially the way the vet described it to me, like puts the cancer into like a remission state, so that way she has energy, she has an appetite, and she feels good. And then eventually the cancer will kind of like kick back in, and then she won't feel good. And so So we started her on that ASAP, and at first she was doing really, really well. She had her energy, she was like getting back to normal. She was eating like triple the amount that she ever ate, and you know, then she kind of slowly stopped eating as much because we started lowering the dose. And then she like started, like, her behavior kind of changed. Like, her personality was the same, but her behavior changed, as far as like, I feel like her hunger was so strong that, you know, she started jumping up on our kitchen counters to eat food. She started jumping up on Caden's, you know, high chair to eat his food, and like, she never did that ever. She is such a well-trained dog. And I have heard in the past, like, people say like, oh, cancer can change an animal and like their behavior, so I guess it's true. And then like, she was doing good as far as like, she was still drinking a lot, but she was like doing good with like holding it kind of through the night. Like, she was getting better. It wasn't so often. Like, it's been a good month, and now, you know, she slowly started to wean the food, like the amount of food she was eating. She started to develop a lump in her neck, and so now today it's like just the worst of it. She's pretty much been laying just in the same spot all around the house. Hasn't like ate any food at all today. Barely drank water. I'm here with her now. We're in the bathroom. Here she is. Hi, Daisy. So I've been chilling in here with her because I just want to spend time with her while we have her. And yeah, I don't know if you can tell, I've been crying. It's so hard to like wrap my head around this. And honestly, like, the ones in her neck, she has two big ones that I literally feel like are blocking her throat. She has them on like both her armpits, like on her ribs. So looking at how things are going, things are not well. And my mom thinks these are her last couple days. It is currently Saturday, January 9th, and she probably won't see me next Saturday. I want her to live the longest she can, believe me. But I'm also not gonna let my dog dehydrate and starve to death. I'm not gonna let her be like this for weeks or days on end. Like, this is not living life. This is suffering. You know, things, they look to be going up, and then like that, they fucking just go bye-bye. I just thought I'd had so many more years with her. And I didn't know this, but it's apparently a very common cancer among a handful of breeds, but one of them being golden retrievers, which is what she is mixed with. And they tend to get it in their middle age, which is her now. And it's like, obviously, like, it's not a guaranteed if you get that breed it's gonna happen, but statistics are statistics, you know? But then again, statistics are just statistics. It's just a number. There's Daisy's situation. That's how my life is going. And like, mentally, I just feel really numb to the situation. Like, I've already grieved her once. Now I'm grieving her again, and then I'll be grieving her a third time when she's actually gone. The sucky part is that as an adult, life doesn't stop. You can't just like not go to work, like you not go to school. You know, especially with my career, like, I'm not gonna disappoint my clients that are expecting me, you know? I'm not gonna do that. So that's about it, guys. I think one of the hardest parts though about the situation is it's coming sooner rather than later, and I'm still very unsure of what I want to do with her. As far as if I want to bury her like we've buried all of our other animals in this, you know, house yard, or if I want to cremate her and take her with me into my future. And like I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, it'd be so nice because I could get her a nice little like setup, put all her stuff. But I also can't like envision her like getting like burned, you know, like poof, gone. It's frustrating, I know. Please don't come at me in the comments. You know, I don't. And you know, a good way that I like to look at it is that, you know, she was my guardian angel and she got sent to me for a purpose. She fulfilled that purpose. Go back and she has to go help somebody else and have a new purpose. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna link her GoFundMe page in the description as well, because obviously the cost of the vet bills and the medications and the if I do go through the cremation. So yeah, so that'll be in the description. I don't know. You know, I guess like this video. I mean, if you dislike this video, I mean, I guess you don't have a heart, so cool, bro. Subscribe, because you know that'd be cool. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye. See you guys later.